know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Yo, it's your boy Big Ev, aka the Double Vodka Don, here with my co-host, Young Wayne Jetski, the SoundCloud King. The real MVP of the podcast, Colin Cooper on the ones and twos. We are 808s and Smoke Breaks. We're back, bitch, in studio. Hot mics, you know what it is, boy.
Hot mics off the fucking Smart Pop.
Crispy.
Can you crunch one piece of Smart Pop into the
Please.
I'll crunch all the Smart
Yeah,
Pop.
crunch just.
There we go.
Oh, that's some ASMR shit right there. That's a delicious crunch. I like that.
Oh, boy.
Damn, the industrial bag of Smart Pop. The MVP is crushing it right now.
You're in your bag, boy. But my man Roddy Ricch is in his box.
He is in his box.
Yeah.
The big box, getting the box.
The number one song in the country.
Was the box. Defeating
box.
Justin Bieber. Defeating Yummy Yummy. We talked about it last week a little bit.
Sight.
We said that Justin Bieber's song was basically made for TikTok, and he made all these ridiculous claims and requests to his fans, make playlists with just the song, put it on repeat, put it on low while you sleep, and stream it over and over again. Tried to game the streams, but, you know, good music prevails. The hood prevails. Shout out Compton.
It's like Compton over Canada, boy.
All day.
But see, you know, honestly, I just thought of this now. Bieber's kind of been taking L's in these little, like, social media pushes. What, didn't he say something about, it was like as if like X amount of people, like whatever million, like some million like this post, I'll make a Christmas album. He didn't come close.
Yeah, on Christmas.
It was like an insane number. It was more than a million. He gets a million in his sleep.
But I've seen someone break it down compared to his like follower number. He doesn't get that
in terms
many,
of engagement,
like proportional. Like, let's see how many followers he has.
I'm gonna guess he has like 100. Like he's probably got like 125 million followers on Instagram. I bet.
Wow, spot on. 125 million followers.
No shit.
His last post had 1.6 million. So he less than 1% of his followers are liking his photo.
That's fair, I guess. But I also feel like when you have that many followers, it's like how much engagement can you really get?
I guess so, and I guess it's probably.
I'd like to see I like to see other people, which I mean, the only people that have that many followers are like Kardashians, probably, and like.
All right, let's.
I don't even know who else.
Kylie.
Like Ariana Grande.
Let's go Kylie Jenner.
She's probably got 100 mil.
She definitely has like 100 mil, but I'm gonna guess that her engagement is a little bit better.
Yeah, but she's got tits.
She does have tits, but Justin Bieber is a hog.
Yeah, but you don't like. Girls don't be out here liking hogs. Kylie
has 158 million. And her this post is probably like from 5. Wow, this post was 23 minutes ago and it has over 500,000. So let's see. Kylie averages like 5 mil, and she's got likes per post, and she's got 158. Like that's still
it's significant.
Better than Bieber, but it's still like it's not a huge percentage. But I guess once you hit like 1 million likes, they're just gonna throttle the shit out of your Instagram and make it kind of push you down the algorithm. But there's no. I mean, actually, that's a lie because there's no way Kylie Jenner's just not popping up. I'm sure there's got to be at least like fucking 20 million of her followers have to be fake. Have to be. Like, why wouldn't you at that point? If you have
I would say I would argue kind of like the opposite. I'd be like, you have so many. Like, what do you like? What's 20 more million?
I think they're just bots because it's an Instagram thing. But like,
yeah,
like I don't think their purpose. Like, I don't think she's like purchasing them or somehow curating them in any way.
The real ones outweigh the fake ones.
Yeah,
of course,
no doubt.
I guess it kind of goes to show you though, like even if you have this huge follower base, it doesn't always necessarily relate to streams. Like if people didn't like the song, people didn't like Yummy, like they're just not good at streaming. Same thing kind of happened with like Lil Pump. Like Lil Pump has 17 or 18 million Instagram followers, and his last album fucking flopped, and whatever, the label gave him $10 million probably because they thought he's got however many tens of millions of followers, it's gonna automatically like go gold or something, and it didn't.
But see, like guys like him and like the Tekashis and all that, it's more about the fuckery on Instagram.
I don't know. Tekashi's music stream way better than Lil Pump.
No doubt. But I'm just saying, like, in terms of like that correlation of followers to like streams.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's like guys like him. There's so much just like people follow you for the fuckery. Like I don't even know if I follow him, but I probably do. But I don't like his music.
Who, Lil Pump?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like Lil Pump because he was crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like you just want to see like if you're gonna wake up tomorrow and like Riley Reid's gonna be smoking a blunt on a leash out of his toes.
Yeah.
Literally in a chain dog leash, naked.
I would like that. Riley Reid.
I wouldn't hate it.
Are you a Riley Reid guy?
Nah, she's not. She really threw me off. I like try.
Did you have hairy armpits for a little bit?
Yo, that's literally what I was just going to say. I tried to give her a chance because I'm more into like especially porn, the more bigger, voluptuous women.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave her a shot. and then she just had hairy armpits, and I was like soft, and I was like, no, I literally didn't jerk off. I was like, I'm good actually.
I still would probably jerked off if I saw her hair armpits on.
Oh no, dude, it's nothing
I'm
against
my
like
fucking tongue.
however
There's so much out there. Why
women.
would you
That's
stay on
however
that?
you want to live your life, but it's just not. Baby girl, it's not gonna be us. It's gonna be you
with
and me,
you on
not
that.
us.
You think if Justin Bieber had his like armpit hair braided or did some type of ridiculous Instagram stunt in addition to what he did, it would have streamed any better if he went viral, like did some fucking low pump shit as opposed to just begging for people to stream it? If he like just acted a fool, think it would have helped the streams a little bit, or just the song wasn't good?
No, I just think the song is whatever. I mean, because it's all about like, because it's not even obviously it's about like the outreach, but it's about it just being a banger and kids just playing it over and over and over again. If it's just not a banger, you're gonna listen to it once and then just like, that's what I do. If I don't like fuck with it, I'll listen to it and then it's just dead to me.
And I can't stop listening to The Box. Like I love
It's just
that
a great
fucking
song. The whole album is unbelievable album.
But do you think
In my opinion, one of the best of 2019.
Oh, 100.
Do you think it's specifically coming from Bieber, or do you think it's like his marketing team that's like?
I think a lot of that was from his marketing team. I feel like Justin Bieber doesn't want to talk, talking to his phone and be like, we want to go #1, whatever. It's the marketing team. They want to say like his debut or his 2-year hiatus like resulted in a comeback with a #1 song. I feel like he was probably pushed by Scooter Braun and the marketing agency to do that, but I don't know. It really rubbed people the wrong way to be begging for streams, but I feel like everyone kind of does it, but just not that blatantly from such a big fucking artist. Like telling people to get a VPN, and if you're living Europe and to fucking say that you're in America just so that the streams go there, you can't be doing that.
No, I mean, especially it's like you said, especially someone of like his caliber.
He shouldn't need to do
like
that.
I get someone on the come up, but like someone like Bieber, like it's like A-list, been A-list for like a fucking decade since he was like 13 years old.
Did you see Selena Gomez had a song recently come out and she released a video with it as well, and it's 100% just about Bieber. It's all about like how she needed to leave Bieber to leave you, and the you in question is obviously Bieber, to love myself, and it's 100% her just like talking about her relationship with Justin Bieber. And I'm just like, I'm thinking in my head, like Justin kind of didn't take an L. Like going #2 on the charts isn't an L, but like he probably hurt about a little bit from that. You know, everyone's telling him he looks like he's a meth head because he has Lyme disease. Selena Gomez is coming back out and basically hashing out their relationship problems. I could see in the near future some turmoil in the Haley Baldwin Justin Bieber marriage, and I'm gonna call it right now. I don't think by 2025 that they'll still be married.
I think you're even high on that.
You think it's gonna be?
Didn't they get married or like engaged after like 6 weeks or something like crazy?
Yeah, very, very, very quickly.
That shit ain't gonna work out.
Is Selena Gomez still dating The Weeknd, or is
I don't think
no,
so.
I think that's over. I think he's back to doing cocaine and being sad.
Have you seen Uncut Gems?
I was just gonna ask the same thing. I was gonna say he's out here trying to fuck with everyone's bitch.
That's literally what he does in real life.
Yeah.
That scene was actually fucking hilarious, and Adam Sandler just hits The Weeknd.
He's like, I'm so hard right now. She's like, oh my god.
That bitch was bad. Who was that girl in that Uncut Gems? Who played the girlfriend?
Yo, so someone told me this.
When he's in the closet?
I think that was her first like role in like any movie ever.
She was bad as hell.
Like they kind of, I forget how it happened, but someone was telling me that she kind of just got like essentially plucked off the street and into like a pretty big role in a very big movie.
She had a fat ass.
She did have a fat fucking pooper. She had the diaper.
Don't call it that, man.
Full diaper. You don't like diaper?
No.
Nah, dumper.
Shorty got the diaper.
Yeah,
Shorty
got the dumper, that KD, that known dumper.
Because it's so
That shit
fat,
is
it looks
certified.
like a baby just blew out his
No,
fucking
I
Pampers.
understand the reference. I don't want to fucking call a fat ass a diaper.
She got that poop butt.
Yeah, that poop butt is
like
just not
like
cool.
Za has a diaper.
Zah got the diaper. Zah's sitting on fucking 24s, bro.
She has a dumper. That's a KD, a known dumper.
While we're on the topic of snub, I'm not a huge movie Academy Awards guys. That's crazy that fucking Uncut Gems didn't get nominated for any awards. But is it because it came out so late? Does anybody know?
I don't. Nah, that's definitely not it.
It's not going to be up for anything next year.
1917 came out at the same time.
It's not it. I think it's just them snubbing, being like it's Adam Sandler. Like he did Billy Madison. He's not getting a real fucking.
I don't know. I think that's more of a testament to how.
I think he should. Adam Sandler's my fucking guy.
That's fucked up.
But I think it's just because it's Adam Sandler. Good for fucking the girl that played the woman that plays Mrs. Boucher catching one though.
Yeah, that was awesome.
She's very famous.
God bless her.
She's in
What's her name? Kathy Bates.
Yeah.
Kathy Bates. Yeah, she was in some movie where she I forgot what it's called, but she has her basically maims her husband, ties him to a bed, and hits his legs with a sledgehammer or some shit. I don't remember what it's called, but I think that was one of her.
I know what you're
early
talking about.
iconic performances. I'm gonna Google it. Is it Kathy Bateman or Kathy Bates?
No,
Bates.
Kathy Bates.
She's in American Horror Story,
Type
one of the
Sledgehammer.
seasons too.
Kathy Bates.
Is it Mercy? Is that what you're thinking?
It's Misery.
Misery. Yes,
Misery. Yeah,
Misery.
and she hobbles like her husband.
That's
or
I'm
something.
pretty sure that's a Stephen King book.
Oh yeah, definitely. Damn, that's fucked up. A lot of people taking L's. At least she took a W, but who else taking an L? Our boy from Broward County.
Kodak Black, my guy, man. I hate to see this. So he posted on his Instagram today a long post of him. The picture is him in his county jumpsuit, and he basically posted a long post about how he's being very mistreated in jail, being abused, not being served food. He's not allowed to. His girlfriend's not allowed to visit. He wasn't allowed to visit his mom on. It was like 2 days before Christmas, and all this crazy shit. Should I read it?
Yeah, read it.
It's long, but fuck it. All right, so he just said, Lieutenant F. Arroyo has been very vindictive towards me, and I have a strong feeling it has something to do with me being set up, laced, bruised, and brutally beaten 2 weeks before my court date. There is a big conspiracy going on in this building on Santiago Torres is using her position wrongfully in Miami FDC and is abusing her authority. She has been writing falsified incident reports on me to take phone privileges that I get once a week while in solitary. Also doing anything to take my gain time so that I come home literally when I'm supposed to. One morning, she pulled me out of my cell to tell me she was going to, quote, take my pretty little girlfriend off my visitation list, end quote, for no other reason but to add insult to my distress. Honestly, just a pause in the middle. I just think it's so funny. Like, the person, like, imagine Kodak actually writing this.
Yeah, no, this is definitely his
His
manager.
lawyer. His lawyer, 100%. Not being able to see my significant other while locked away in this hellhole. Also, I was denied visit with my mother on December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. Good math. Not only does my incoming mail take an average of a month to get to me, but they are messing with my outgoing mail as well. My family hasn't received none of, well, this part might be him, hasn't received none of my letters for the holidays, which is borderline cruel and unethical. But as if all this is not enough, on December 31st, New Year's Eve, to be exact, I was handed an empty tray for breakfast. I brought it to their attention, but nothing was done for me, since the camera shows them entering a tray through my flap, but meanwhile there's nothing in my tray when I opened it. They are strategically killing me slowly in here. I've been humiliated over and over again. I'm highly disappointed in the way they have treated not only me, but all the other inmates in this facility. With their self-serving agenda, they will always side with their fellow officers, whether right or wrong.
Tough.
Kind of a lot to unpack there, sort of, but I mean, it's kind of just...
He's just getting fucked with.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, he's just not getting... I guess he's not allowed to visit his girlfriend. They've stopped visits with his mom. Not getting his mail. Not sending it out.
I think this is definitely all stemming from, he said, the situation where he was given something that was laced, somehow someone drugged him, and he kind of like freaked out, and then he was maced by the officers and was trying to didn't know what was going on, was on a drug that he claims he didn't take or didn't knowingly take, and he was fighting with a guard. I remember we talked about this a couple weeks ago. He grabbed the guard's testicles while they were scuffling. So I guess this is them kind of reacting to that, or I guess
But he's kind of saying
kind of getting their vindication from it.
Yeah, but he's kind of saying they.
I'm not at all advocating for what they're doing. I'm just saying this is, I guess, bet this is where the officers are doing. They're just fucking with him, and also Kodak is a super street dude. He's probably been in and out of this jail a bunch of times, and he's a rich young black dude from the street, and they're probably just I don't know, just fucking with him because they can, and they don't like what he represents. I guess it's sad. I feel bad for the guy.
Dude, I could really see a lot of COs being super spiteful.
Yeah, definitely.
Because no shot at COs or nothing, but they don't make that much money, and I could see them being very upset seeing a young 20 whatever he's 22, 23, whatever how old he is, 21 to 23 in there, seeing a young early 20s year old from the hood with tons of money, and just be fuck this guy. He's a fucking asshole. Be fuck this guy.
And I'm sure he's not necessarily like I said, he's a street dude. That's apparently his street reputation is the one thing Kodak holds above anything. Apparently, when him and it's the song "Drowning" with him and A Boogie.
Of course.
They were supposed to shoot a video for it, and a couple weeks prior to the video shoot, A Boogie got his chain snatched, and apparently he didn't do anything to the guy, or didn't kill the guy, or send goons to the guy who had like gotten hold of his chain, and Kodak found out about that, and he didn't go do the video shoot because he thought that A Boogie didn't handle the situation in the streets the right way. So I could see Kodak being like in jail, kind of like he's a street lieutenant. Like he's in jail. He probably goes in there, and before he was in solitary, he probably owns that bitch. Like he's the mayor there. He's Broward County. Everyone knows Kodak. 1, he's street certified. 2, he's a multi-millionaire recording artist, and I'm sure the COs don't like that he can kind of. It's probably like he's come back home and running shit a little bit when he gets in there.
Oh yeah, I mean, especially someone like him who they've seen, like you said, like I'm sure they've seen him come in and out, in and out. He keeps doing his thing. Like and they know like he's gonna get out in 3 years. He's still gonna be rich.
Yeah, rich as fuck.
He's gonna be richer probably than he was because he's gonna be making streaming money and shit while he's not spending any money.
Yeah. I hope that I would hope to think that like. It's not to say that he's like lying. I hope some of this isn't as bad as it's portrayed to be. I hope maybe they're not, or I shouldn't say that. I hope that they're not like actually not feeding him and shit or intentionally doing it. I hope this doesn't last because that sounds like a fucking human rights case if it's continued. I'm sure that we're gonna keep seeing updates on it, but
honestly, I'm gonna be real. They might be doing him a favor because jail food sucks.
You would know.
It's so bad, dude.
Well, what do you get?
I remember, like, dude, they literally give you like sugar water, fucking. Like, they just give you, like, toast, but it's, like, not toasted. Essentially a slice of bread.
How are these motherfuckers getting so swole, then, off the fuck? I heard it's the starch, because you eat a lot of starch in jail.
Yeah, I was just going to say they give you, like, I think we had, like, grits.
Like, there's no protein, though, really, that you can get, right? And I see all these...
I think there might have been, like, some sort of, like weak-ass, like, sausage patties or some shit like that. Some just, like, shitty eggs.
I always see videos on YouTube, like, popping up in my suggested watch section, and it's like how to make a jailhouse burrito, and it's like fucking ramen noodles, chips,
I saw that.
pickles, fucking hot dogs, and you like cut it all up, mix it all up in a bag, in like a chip bag, and then pour hot water on it, and somehow they like hot wire the sink to give them hot water, because there's no way they normally give them hot water, or they do it in the toilet, and then they like put some hot water in the bag and they press something down on it, and it's pretty like intuitive and like super creative.
When you see the final product, it's crazy.
Yeah, it looks like a fucking brick. And
yeah,
they eat it, but it kind of looks like, I'm sure it would be tasty. It's like got all this ramen noodle flavoring in it and fucking Doritos. So maybe we should try jail food. No, not try jail food. We should try a jail like burrito. I want to try to make one.
I don't think I can make one. I'm just not a good cook.
I don't think you need to be a good cook necessarily.
Yeah, but you have to be like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Resourceful.
Yeah, resourceful. And you got to kind of be like, you got to like want it. You got to
really want it. And like, I don't know if I'll take 30 minutes to make a jailhouse burrito when I could.
That's what I was
just go to Chipotle.
That's what I was getting at. I was kind of like, I don't think I'm gonna spend my time doing this when I could just do this.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe we can have Chef Donnie hook us up with some jail burritos.
Yeah, if someone wants to make me one, I'll eat it. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Quick shout out to our boy Chef Donnie though on Chopped, coming in second, but
he got fucking shafted.
He got fucking shafted by some
if anyone knows where fucking motherfucking bitch ass Benjamin's at,
the crepe guru,
hit my DMs.
When he's
find this motherfucker.
That motherfucker from Colombia, some like nerd. He said the way he said crepe in that fucking show made me want to slap him. But that's we're kind of diverging.
Every time he spoke, I just want to punch him in his mouth. Yeah, we'll move on.
If you say crepe, you're an asshole.
Yeah, no, fuck that guy.
So what do we think? Do you think
fuck.
this will at all potentially help Kodak get out early, or you think this is just
no, not at all. No, not at all. I mean, he's in such a place where he's such like a habitual offender for someone who's so young and has been so rich for so long. For someone who's been like this young, but basically rich at like 18, just young as fuck. No one has any sympathy for him. He's lost all the sympathy that like one could have for him. Like now it's to the point like, dude, you're dumb. Like you've been dumb. You've been being dumb. You haven't changed. You went to jail multiple times. You still haven't figured it out. You're still like, what he just needs to realize is you can still be like a hood dude and not like do the things you did when you were in the hood.
He just got to move to LA, man. He's got to get out and move.
That's what I'm saying. Like he like move to LA, like get the fuck out of there.
Or fuck that, not fuck LA. Move to Montana and just live on a ranch.
Just get the fuck out of Dade County. Get the fuck out of Miami. Get out of the trenches.
Nah, he's from Broward. He's living in Broward. Broward's way worse.
But I'm just saying, just get out of there. Like just get the fuck out of there.
I agree. Well, I'm advocating for in 2027 when he gets out, I'll be hopefully sitting in a ranch. He should move out to Kanye's ranch in
before
Montana.
2027.
What is it, 3 years? Oh, 2023.
2020. Yeah, 23, 24.
Move out. That's my parting words for you, Kodak. Or move out to Kanye's ranch in Montana or Wyoming, wherever the fuck it is, and just live in the middle of nowhere. You can have your guns. Actually, you're a felon. You probably can't have guns. But you can just live on a fucking ranch and hunt bison. with maybe a boat.
Kodak would be funny in LA though. Like imagine just him with like a house in the hills.
I just don't think he needs
acting the fuck up.
I don't think he needs to be around people. I think he just needs to like be by himself and just make music and that's it. I don't think he probably doesn't like people. He probably doesn't want to talk to anybody, like do the whole LA rapper shit, like go around to fucking I don't know Soho House and shit out there. Like I don't think that's
he's not gonna do that shit. We just get a nice house in the hills where that's where everyone's at. All the music people are at. Just do your thing.
Hope so. Well, hopefully your treatment gets better, Kodak. We're praying for you.
Love you, Kodak.
Love you, Kodak.
Miss your music, bro.
Miss your music, bro.
Damn.
I miss your ad libs. I miss Kodak's interviews the most. I love the fucking scene in the Breakfast Club when he's like I think I'm in love. Like, you think you're in love? I hope so.
He's like I hope so. He's like ah.
It's so cute.
Fucking ski mask on. For the whole interview for no reason.
Those memes are so great whenever it's that video.
I hope so. See, is this the one?
So what? Moving on from Kodak, how do we feel about your ex-boy? He's now fucking Cleveland Brown, but OBJ acted an asshole after the national championship game, handing out $100 bills to players, slapping a cop's ass in the locker room, interrupting Coach O's speech after the game. Apparently, he also went to the band and was trying to bribe them to play neck for a fucking 18th time. What is good with this motherfucker?
So I'm gonna take overall bad.
Overall bad.
But I'm going to take kind of like a case by case on each specific thing. So the money I'm indifferent about because I'm kind of like, I think it's kind of fresh. Like he's out here just because I would want to be on some shit like that, like on some big bro shit. Like, yo, like got you, Brody. Like you just brought home the chip, throw you a couple racks. But he also, I mean, like Joe Burrow talked about in the interview. Like, I mean, they went out that night and like he just bought everything, which is like he could have just did that and not have everyone in the fucking like scandal.
Not
but
draw
that's the
attention
thing
to
though.
himself.
That's Odell Beckham is he's got to be front and center of the show.
No, so that's what I'll get to then. So the speech, very bad, the worst.
Yeah.
Very bad. I
Like
think
you're not in the team.
Yeah.
Like
Shouldn't have even been in the
I have
locker
no. I don't fine with him in the locker room. Just you don't fucking say anything in the middle of Coach O's like statue speech.
yeah, 100%.
Like you just brought a national championship to LSU. Everyone hated on Coach O for years. All this shit. They haven't won. I mean,
They haven't won it since
they haven't
our
won
Lord and
since
Savior
like,
Nick Saban.
What they win like 07?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's been over 10 years for like a storied program to not win a national championship. I mean, this was like his like I think Big Cat said this, like it was kind of like his Tebow like statue speech. Like this was like won the Natty. He's given like a really big like heartfelt speech. There was like and he was just yelling kind of like nonsense. Like it wasn't like crazy.
it seemed like the clip
like,
was
he didn't,
edited.
like-
Was it looked
I don't
like
think so. I don't think he
interjection was edited.
I don't think he like completely like.
It was just unnecessary because
Yeah,
all
that's-
he was saying
exactly.
was, "You did this. You guys did." Yeah,
That's
we
what I'm saying. He didn't really
fucking know,
like. He
dude,
didn't
so
add
shut
anything.
up.
Like he just was like, "Oh, like you did this shit. Like you did this shit." We're like, "Yeah, we fucking know. Like we know."
He's visibly fucked up too, like the whole time. You
Oh,
can
he's
tell
definitely
he's
drunk.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like Kanye at the VMAs, like when he did the Taylor Swift thing.
Yeah.
He was hammered. I mean, he was carrying around like a fucking bottle with him on the red carpet.
And he had that.
Definitely
like, well,
was
Kanye.
drunk.
You couldn't see Kanye's eyes at that point, but you could see like in the video, OBJ kind of had like the lights on, no one home,
Yeah.
look in his eyes. And also, I think the worst thing obviously is him slapping the cop in the ass because
No, that I didn't have as much of a problem with.
you just committed like essentially assault.
But no, but
on
that
camera.
cop was being a fucking asshole.
Okay,
He
yeah.
was, but you don't slap a
He
cop.
was, but
that I had probably the. I don't know. Like I get it. Trust me, I get it. But I'm just very like
I know. I think the
that
cop was
cop.
completely.
I just think like when you're being such a prick, like come on, like that was like it was definitely like a disrespectful slap in the ass, but it was also like a lighten up slap in the ass.
Yeah, but you can't do it. It's
Yeah, you
illegal.
can't.
And it's also like it took away the spotlight of making that cop. That cop was like an asshole telling these guys to put out their cigars. But Odell slapping him then turns it into like
Yeah.
now this is a problem. Now you take away any like power you have over this cop. To be like you look like an asshole. You're telling these players who just
I
won
think
the
he still
biggest
looks
win
like
of
an
their life.
asshole.
I think he looks like a lot less of an asshole. He looked like less of an asshole than Odell because Odell slapped him and he just didn't do anything.
He would have been. Yeah, he would have been a real asshole
he
if he
arrested
fucking
him.
turned and cuffed Odell right there. And
Yeah.
was like,
Well,
"Get
I
the
mean
fuck outta
that,
here."
but I mean that's like
Could have easily done that.
I guess I don't know. Like I get in theory, yes, he could have easily done that, but I also am like, if you really like, I mean, I guess he was on some shit like that kind of when you're literally getting mad at these kids for smoking a cigar.
See,
after
there's two
winning
scenarios.
The national championship.
This guy is either an Alabama fan and just is like fuck LSU, or he's just one of those, cops or firemen who is super protective about like the safety of others and smoking in a place and fire, anything like that. Like there's those guys out there.
Dude, the whole fucking Superdome is not going to go up because of
No,
the cigars.
I understand that,
Dude,
but
it's
you
like,
know
it's the
there's those
locker
people who
room.
care about that where they're like,
There's
we're not
Hardo.
gonna-
He's a Hardo cop.
Yeah.
But I just don't think that like Odell. I think Odell slapping him is one. Just the pin. It was all around. I've never seen a worse showing for like an alumni or like an athlete. You always see.
You didn't see Jamal Adams there.
You didn't see Jamal Adams there, and Jamal Adams is also a little bit of a diva, but you would never see him do this shit. I just think like for all the shit that's been said about Odell, and a lot of times people kind of make it like a racial thing or whatever and say like he's never committed any crimes or whatever. He just is flashy and wore a watch and gold chains when he played. Like you just validated everything anybody has had negative to say about you, and like. You have a warrant out for your arrest now. I don't know what's going to go on with that, but you just look like a dickhead. He's looking like he's going into AB mode right now.
See, and the problem is, it's not like if it was just one of those things, it would be Odell, but it's still whatever. But just the three of them in like one single night, you don't get the benefit of the doubt for any of them. You're just an asshole.
Yeah.
Also, if you want to give the players fucking money, how about you wait till the cameras are not rolling and dab them up with
Yeah,
some
but that's
cash?
not. Yeah, but that's Odell.
It is a baller.
Odell needs a camera. On,
It is a baller ass look to dab him up with some hundreds. Like
I would
Joe
love
Rogan.
to. Like that's as I could see. I would love to do it, but just doing it where people can see.
If it was
and that's
just
the thing,
that, it
too,
would've been
is that kid was in an interview at that time too.
Yeah.
Like the same thing. It's
You're
like,
still-
yo,
No, that's what I'm
Have
saying. He needs
their
a camera.
moment. Like
he needs a camera.
I when I first just saw the money thing, I kind of liked that because it's kind of like fuck the NCAA,
Yeah.
like let's pay these kids. And then when everything else transpired, I was like, you just ruined it. You ruined the one moment to like be the cool like older alumni or like older brother and say fuck the system or whatever. And he just kind of blew it out.
Because if they just had none of that, and it was just videos of him at the club dancing with them, buying out the bar, all that shit, then you're like, this guy's the man.
Yeah.
But he just has to do all this extra shit, like with the cameras on, the games like in the fucking locker room, technically multiple instances in the locker room, and just all this fuckery.
You think he's banned from like LSU
Hell no.
No.
Hell
games
no.
and shit from moving on?
No.
I'm be honest, as a player, it definitely got you hype when OBJ
Yeah.
and Tyrann Mathieu on your sideline, like hyping you up. This is Odell, yo.
Of course. I mean, all these kids literally came there like the receiver. They're like, I want to be the next Odell.
Yeah, 100%.
And I'm telling you, they got a few that might be better.
Who do you think, Jefferson?
Nah, Chase. Jamar Chase is real, and he's a sophomore. He's gonna be back.
I was really.
Jefferson's real too, but I'm just saying like Chase is.
How
real,
old
real.
is Thaddeus Moss? He transferred from NC State, right?
Yeah. I think he might have another year.
That's sick that Randy Moss was able to see his son win a national championship.
Crazy. So I forget someone tweeted this. National, you're just championship game touchdowns. Thaddeus Moss 2, Randy Moss 0.
Well, I mean, he also went to fucking Marshall. The Randy Moss recruiting story. If you guys ever seen the 30 for 30, Ran U, it's crazy. Like he was going to Notre Dame, and that whole incident
Florida
happened
State.
in the fucking was it bowling alley? It was like didn't they fight? Or was it Allen Iverson was in the bowling alley?
No, it was at school.
It was at school, yeah. And then he went to Florida State, and then they drop him too from Florida State.
He went to Florida State, and at that time, freshmen couldn't play no matter what.
Yeah.
So he was there as a freshman, not playing, and they all said he was literally the best player on the team as a freshman.
Yeah.
Would just tear up he would just play scout offense and just tear up the starting defense. And then he went to he failed a drug test for weed.
Oh, and then he went to Marshall.
And then they were like, yo, you already kind of had a strike coming in, we just can't have this. And then he went to Marshall, yeah.
I would love to see Thaddeus Moss ball out next level, be like a second coming. Well, he's more of a tight end type, but
he's no Randy.
Obviously not, but I would love to see that lineage continue on because that gene pool just needs to persist. And
Light skin Randy.
He is light skinned Randy for sure.
He got a white mama. I think.
You think is that fact?
No, well, maybe. I he's just really light skinned and Randy's not, so I'm just thinking that.
And he's tatted up too. Oh, must be great. It'd be nice, and you get to have a full sleeve and be a fucking professional athlete. It's great.
I still don't have any tattoos.
What would you get if you were gonna get a tattoo?
I've had one for a while, just kind of a little memoriam to some of my loved ones that have passed. On see, as a fat guy, you really can only get a tattoo on your arms.
You do calves.
I'm not a
yeah, the back of the leg. Is
yeah, but that's such a fat guy tattoo.
Yep.
My buddy Patch has an anchor tattooed on his calf. He's still slimming down a little bit, but we called him the prototypical fathlete. Big guy, big bone, but great athlete. He has the fat guy tat spots. He has one on his shoulder, and then he has the calf.
That's what I would get it on my left shoulder, on my left arm shoulder type thing.
Yeah,
but I almost just feel like I'll end up never getting one because my thing is I'm either gonna have none Or if I get one, I'm gonna end up just being like sleeves.
I'm the same way because I've had one drawn up for my mom since like high school, and like my brother has a bunch of tats. He's got a sleeve and stuff on his stomach and chest and stuff like that. I'm not that type of person. I do want it, but I'm about to be 26. I haven't gotten it. I'm the same boat. I don't think I ever will. But someone was like, "Yo, just get it like drawn up by an artist and frame it in your apartment or something." You know?
Yeah, you should.
I was like, "Yeah, it's a good idea."
It's not a
Definitely do
bad
that.
idea.
You don't necessarily have to get it like put on your skin, but definitely I would say get it drawn up and make it just like a little centerpiece somewhere.
Yeah.
I only have one, but I've always like not lie, but like tell myself I'm gonna get more. Just one, it's like expensive. If I don't spend so much money on alcohol, I'd probably have a lot more money to get tatted up. I want to get one on my forearm, but we'll see about that. It would help with the fucking rap career, but
Yeah, that's my problem too. I gamble too much to get a tattoo.
yeah. But if you get one, if you win one big week, you just cash out and get a fucking
Yeah, but then see, in my mind, I'm thinking like this is like the most degenerate thinking, but in my mind, I'm just like, I'm probably gonna lose this next week.
Or you win and you just throw it on the next fucking bet.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm either gonna like go hard and hopefully just keep winning, but eventually, because after you win, then you start betting more.
Yeah.
When you're up, and then you're like, all right, then you lose it all, and then you're like, all right, now all this money that he gave to me, I just have to give it back to him.
I went to the racetrack on Friday with LaDuca and Blackjack. I bet one horse. I was like, if I lose, I'm not betting.
What
again.
track?
We were out in Queens.
Ooh.
Aqueduct?
The Aqueduct.
Yeah.
I want to go.
So,
I've never been.
It was Polar Bear Pete. So
That's the name of the
that
horse.
was the name of the horse I
You
bet
gotta
on because
bet on
that's
that.
Pete Alonso. So I was like, hammer Polar Bear Pete. He came in like third, I think.
I've never done any type of horse betting. I don't
Yeah,
really.
I'd love to see the ponies. I've bet just like on my phone and shit, but
I feel like
I've never went in person and like placed like live bets with the ponies.
when you own a horse like that's like Dave owns fucking horses, once you can like sell their fucking semen and shit, and you can get some real money.
Dude, they make serious coin.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
I'm
you gotta win though.
Oh no, yeah, I'm saying if you have like you have like Seabiscuit.
Yeah.
If you
You
win
have
one
some
race
business.
though, you can sell that motherfucker's nut like for the next fucking 6 months.
Yeah, it's gotta be a
do you know-
significant
do you know
race
how,
though.
do you know how much like a Triple Crown nut is worth? Like
yeah.
literally $1 million.
Damn. We need to invest in horses. Mini horses. What about mini horses? What's the I feel like a mini horse can't be that expensive. And do they do mini horse races?
I've never seen one. I'm sure they do. They race everything.
I would definitely. I feel like if you scale down.
They race goldfish.
Yeah, but no
Can
one's.
you?
no
I don't
one's
know if
paying
you
for-
can ride mini horses though. Can you?
Oh shit.
Yeah,
well, like Za could ride a mini horse.
Yeah.
Or maybe they have little like carriage ones. You sit like a little carriage in the
yeah.
back and they just pull you.
Fun fact: when we went to the professional bull riding championship, I don't even know the championship, whatever event at MSG, they loved Za. Obviously, who wouldn't love Za? But one of the commissioners of the PBR saw him walking around. They were like, "Do you want to ride a mini bull?" And he was like, "Here?" He's like, "No, not tonight. We'll fly you out to Montana to the training facility, and we'll get you trained on how to ride a mini bull, and you could basically be like a certified rodeo
like a
cowboy,
professional,
like a professional mini bull rider." So we
Yo,
got
that would be so electric. Do you think he'll do it? Was he gonna do it?
I think I don't know.
That'd be electric content.
It would be
Even if he
groundbreaking.
just did like a video like one day of training,
Oh,
that'd be electric.
unbelievable. I don't know. I'm trying to push for him to do it, but we'll see if it ever ends up happening.
Fucking
He's so electric on camera. I love that little fucking midget.
fucking
Amazing.
diaper butt.
But he also has a fucking habit of throwing up in Ubers. And last week after we left the
Like
PBR,
just sober?
No, when he's
Okay.
blacked out.
Hey,
But
Yeah, I could
sober
see that though.
puking in the
He's just
Uber.
as soon as he gets in an Uber.
he's always like, "Wait, Jetski, I don't feel good." when we left
That was
the
such a good impersonation.
we went out with Willie and Willie's brother and went to a club or whatever. Then we went to a diner and Za was just like mumbling and like walking aimlessly through the diner. I was like, I get this motherfucker home. Everyone thinks he's a fucking African witch. So I took him outside and called the Uber. And before we even got to we didn't get in the car. He just threw up on the outside of it, and then we still had to go
Oh
home.
no!
Did they hit you with the charge?
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's. I would be so pissed on the outside.
he hit me. He sent back or Za covered the charge. So he's always good for that.
Yeah, it sounds good. I remember when me and him took the Uber from Long Beach back to Hoboken.
He threw up.
Nah, he didn't throw up. But I remember we just were in the Uber, and he just kept asking the guy. He just was like, "Yo, like I need McDonald's. Like you have to stop it." Just the way he kept saying it, it was like every like 5 minutes he'd just be like, "Sir, like
I need McDonald's."
He'd be like, "Sir,
please."
McDonald's, please, I beg of you."
McDonald's, please, I beg of you.
He was like, "I beg of you, McDonald's."
Did the guy stop at McDonald's?
Sure didn't know.
Oh, sure
No,
didn't.
but
Nope.
there wasn't one. There wasn't one that you had to get off the path.
Yeah.
Like we only passed like 2 of them, and it was like 4 in the morning. They both were closed.
Well, that's understandable then. And also, it's a good thing you didn't bring you to the one in Hoboken because they fucking I was gonna say a mean.
The
word.
Washington Street one.
The Washington Street one scums you out of fucking money, and they do have like this late night menu that's you can't like order off the dollar menu, and it's way more expensive because they're just trying to fuck with.
Yeah, that's when like like fucking like a cheeseburger's like $2. It's rat.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Motherfuckers.
So if we wanted to get into a little music talk, because your boy Wheezy had a little bit of a weekend. Sorry, not a weekend, a week.
Yeah, he did.
We had a couple tracks leak. He also was talking about his new album. People are speculating that it might be his last. I don't think it'll be his last, but these leaks that came out, there's like 12 of them. Apparently they leaked first on SoundCloud. I can't find them on SoundCloud anymore. They definitely got taken down. Yeah. There's a couple of different file sharing websites that have them. There's different like names for them. Someone said they were called The Grail. Some other people had different names for them. They aren't from his upcoming album. They apparently were recorded between like 2012, 2013. It's before like Wheezy was going hard, because now Wheezy does like the auto-tune shit. It's a little more current with his style, but it's definitely like 2011, 2012 Wheezy. You could tell. Out of all the tracks, we kind of played them a little bit before the pod. I really fucked with Road Lizard and Chef Wheezy, so I think we're gonna do a little live reaction to Road Lizard. I think it's the best one of the leaks. If you just search on Twitter Lil Wayne leaks, or you Google it, it'll pop up on some fucking website. There'll be a Reddit stream for it. But we're gonna hit you with the Lil Wayne Road Lizard leak from I Am Not a Human Being 2. Has he ever dropped I'm Not a Human Being 2, or they only had one?
I think. Wait, I feel like he did do I'm Not.
It probably wasn't. It probably didn't make the cut then. I guess that's what it means.
I feel like he did.
I gotta set up this mic.
See. I kind of like think he did. Yeah, he did. I was gonna say. Yeah, 2013. I was gonna say. Yeah, he definitely did. Oh yeah, because he had Gunwalk on that. Rich as fuck. That was like the long as my bitch love me.
Gunwalk's a fire song, but the Road Lizard's not on there, right? That's not a track.
No.
Yeah, okay, it's obviously leaked. It's a leak that just didn't make the cut. So we're gonna play it right now. I fuck with this song heavy. Hopefully you guys will too. We'll bump it a little bit.
Wheezy. F baby bitch. The fucking goat. Yeah. Please.
It just sounds like 2012.
Please.
I fucked the bitch with a broomstick. The same broom that I didn't clean my room with. Yeah, I'm on her peach like a fruit fly. Last night I bumped into God. I be too high.
True.
Excuse you. I said, who are you? He said, I'm the motherfucking reason you are you.
Yeah.
Really? Wow. You're the reason, and all this time I thought it was bitch ass Dwayne and Sita. My nigga's nutty as a fruit pie. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, mama shoulda got a tubes tie. The only job my bitch ever had is a boob job. Commit to the bitch, I'd rather commit suicide. I once knew a guy who had some weed. He turned out to be fruity, tried to suck my Johnny Appleseed. I ripped this fucking heart out, gave it to my girl on Valentine's Day, and she still fucking broke it. You hoe bitch, I hate you. Matter of fact, I love every bitch that ate you. I heard they kick you out of heaven for dyking with the angels. I said I never think about you again. When you gave me brain, you playing mind games. I tattooed these tears cause you a crying shame. I know you fuck niggas who on my team like Mama James. I fucked you raw, now nigga pissing fire rain. And now my dick mad at me. Fuck.
My dick mad at me. He just drops a fucking STD bar. Like, that was Road Lizard off the leak. So if you want to find it, DM me. I'll give you the fucking link. But also, if you just fucking Google the Lil Wayne leaks, it'll pop up. I kind of those throwback to 2012, like 2013 Wayne. I kind of missed that a little bit.
No, because Wayne even at that time, he still got it.
He definitely still has it. And I think this next album will show because it's going to be stuff he was actually working on recently. Because the Carter 5 was, I don't know how many years worth of music condensed into one. But I know I fuck with that song heavy, and it just goes to show you Lil Wayne probably has so many fucking songs in the vault. He could have drop an album for the next fucking 50 years every year.
He could drop an album probably every month for the next decade.
It's got to be so hard for him to cut down on what he wants to put out and what he doesn't. Even like that song could should be out right now. It would stream like crazy, and it sucks that it's leaked because now it's kind of like lost its luster. But I couldn't imagine being in like the like executive producer chair for a Wayne album and deciding which ones you're gonna cut, because there's just like infinite punchlines that are awesome in every song.
I mean, that song was great.
It was awesome.
That was a great verse.
No, I thought about it.
I was like, damn. I was like, Weezy made me who I am. I was like,
how so?
I was like, I wouldn't be in this seat without Dwayne Carter.
Just because of the power of his music.
Yes,
having
the influence he had on my life.
The influence. Yo, also, I should have, when we were on the topic of tattoos before, like Lil Wayne influenced everyone to get a face tat. He was the first person to ever
Tats
seen
and dreads.
First like rapper.
Dreads and tats.
Him and Baby
100%.
were the first person that I've seen to have face tats in the rap game.
The dreads and tats are all him. He influenced in a way like all these, like even like Trippie Redd and guys like that say like he really kind of influenced like this wave.
I think the face tats are kind of dying out a little bit now again though. When SoundCloud first blew up, that was the thing, and now for a while I would see like if I saw someone online with a face tat, I'm like, oh my god, this is just a corny kid living in his basement getting a face tat. There was a lot of white kids doing it, and then I was walking through Hoboken yesterday, and I saw some fucking gutter ass dude with a bunch of face tats, and I was like, this is what a face tat is supposed to be on. Like who a face tat is supposed to be on? Some dude who looks like he will stab your mother. Like he was smoking a fucking Black and Mild. He was wearing like ratty jeans, like just looked like he had done. I knew this guy had done some time. It wasn't a teardrop. He had like a red upside down cross in the middle of his like between where like a unibrow would be. Then he had some words above each eye, and I was like, oh, this guy's scary looking.
You got I guess speaking of that too, you guys see the Aaron Hernandez doc?
I have not seen it
I'll
yet.
be watching it tonight.
I literally watched the whole thing.
Speaking of tattooed scumbags.
Yeah.
Shout out
good.
Bristol, Connecticut.
I watched it yesterday with my roommates. It's 3 hours long. It's like 3 parts. They're each an hour.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna watch it on my plane my flight tonight. Maybe we can
a great
rehash
watch.
it and talk about it
It's
next week.
Where you going?
It's interesting.
Going to Puerto Rico, baby.
Oh, Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico,
Puerto Rico.
Rico.
Wait, is that a business trip or a pleasure?
Oh, that's pleasure.
Oh, that's pleasure.
Oh, let's go, baby.
You know, my business is pleasure, so you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Maybe-
you feel me?
maybe
You
I'll think-
heard?
I am a little nervous, so I have to stop talking about this because I'm putting it out in the universe. But they've been having a lot of earthquakes this whole year.
Watch out for the chupacabra, man.
During this entire
Chupacabra.
year,
Yeah.
there's been 900 earthquakes in Puerto Rico.
God damn.
Yeah, they've just been getting
Wait,
which
this
makes
year?
me feel this year. Which makes
So
me
what
feel
is
it's not
there,
that
like
bad.
100 a day?
What?
You said this year it's 2020.
It's okay, not this year. Okay, the last calendar year.
Okay, I was about to
How
say.
many
I
has there
was
been?
like, damn.
900.
900.
So like
one.
3 a
Still,
day.
we're talking 3
But it's
a
on the
day.
other side of the
Damn.
island. I assume I'm gonna feel them to some degree, but I'm going to like an area where apparently like it's all good. My mom, my sister are down there right now. They said it's fine. So I mean, it only takes one. But if I go out, I'm good to go out on the beach of Puerto Rico.
You start clapping cheeks, you might start another.
I know, you know what I'm saying? It might happen. We'll see. But yeah, I'll be there for a little bit, so I'll keep everybody updated.
You gonna
on
be
my
there all
journey.
next week?
No, I'm coming back Tuesday.
Oh damn! So you're only going for like 3-4 days.
It's an easy flight. Though. It's a 2-hour flight.
Yeah, it's really.
Oh, is it
down
that
there.
short?
Like probably 3, 2.5, 3. But my flight's at a stupid ass time. I'm leaving it tonight at like midnight, and then getting there
shit.
at what's it called?
Yeah, but that's the best because it's you're going to Puerto Rico, so you just you get there at any hour, but then you just roll out and go to the beach.
Yeah,
you know?
100%. That's exactly what
Like,
I'm doing.
oh fuck, I get here at 4 a.m., but it's like let's hit the beach.
I'm very excited. Very excited to hop on the surfboard a little bit.
Where are you staying? I was there back in 2014. We stayed like 10 minutes from like Old San Juan.
So I went there 3 different times. The first time I went, I was like 21. We stayed in Old San Juan, and then the last 2 times we've been to Rincon, which is on the western side of the island, and it's like it's a surf town. It's a lot of families from it's a gringo surf town basically. Like a lot of like American families from New York, New Jersey go down there. A lot of like firefighters and cops. So because like a lot of people from like Breezy Point area who are all like kind of blue collar like surfing communities go down there. And they what's it called? Like moonlight in the winter down there. So I'm gonna hang out, gonna drink some medallas, gonna hopefully get a little tan. Probably not. Probably get sunburned. Chase some iguanas. It'll be a good time. I'm excited.
I actually just booked a flight to Cancun today
Really?
for my boy's bachelor party. Yeah.
Bring the strap. I'm afraid of Mexico right now. There's a
Yeah,
lot-
I mean, we're going to like a resort type thing.
Just don't step off the resort.
Yeah, we're going for like I think it's like June 4th to like 7th.
That'll be awesome.
Pretty sick, yeah. Cancun's sick.
So this is your second boy that's gotten engaged. Because
Yeah,
last
I
year you
mean,
had one, right?
Yeah, but
Or last summer?
the first one like not this is like legit like one of my best friends. The other kid like we weren't like
fuck that kid.
like yeah, he's whatever. I actually honestly I kind of felt bad. I didn't go to his wedding because I was in Texas with Natty.
Oh wow.
So I like had to miss his wedding.
Well,
But this kid, this is like, shout out Jake. He actually a frequent listener. Shout out my guy Jake Morg, my brother.
shout out Jake.
Legit family. Like there's pictures of us together. We became friends in 2nd grade.
Have I met him?
Probably not, because he's not like he's been tied up. He's not like a big hobo. You would see all my friends that go on hobo.
I love Italian Vin. That's my man.
Shout out Vincenzo.
Vincenzo,
Even
my
I break
guy.
his ball because his name's not Vincenzo. He's a fake Guinea. His name is Vincent.
Oh, really? I thought he was Vincenzo.
Nah, I just call him. I just fuck around. I call him Chenzo and shit. But
I
nah,
like
his
that.
name is
Got
Vincent.
a great fucking head of hair.
Yeah, he does. Right.
fantastic
Good
head of
lettuce.
hair.
Yeah, good lettuce. Slick.
Shout out Vinny.
But yeah, shout out Jake, frequent listener. But yeah, he's getting. That's like my best friend. I'm groomsman. So yeah, it's gonna be fucking wild.
All right, well, that's exciting.
Cancun in June. You heard?
I have yet to go to any bachelor parties of my. I've been to my cousins and shit, but none of my friends have gotten married. A bunch of them have kids because they just don't know how to pull out. But
Yikes.
besides that,
Yeah, none of them has kids. Thank God.
yeah, they're doing it right. They're doing it the good Christian American way.
Yeah, he's see the one I went on like for my other one, like that was just an AC. It's like we had a wild weekend, but not like I don't know.
You're not going out of
like
country, yeah.
we go to AC all the time, like anyway.
Mhm.
So it just was kind of like same shit, but we just had like a house instead of getting like a fucking room somewhere.
This will be like a real.
This we're getting like
deal.
it's like legit like fucking
trip.
resort. We're gonna be going fucking crazy for like 3-4 days.
It's exciting.
Fucking A, dude. God bless.
Anyone want to hit the segments
Shit
now?
on. Yeah, please.
The segments. All right. First, as always, we'll pour one out. We'll do our L's of the week. I think Colin should start with this because he needs to shed some insight for me because I'm not a baseball guy and I know the Mets were hurting. So, yeah. what happened today?
You sick?
Tough day all around for just baseball fans in general.
Mhm.
Obviously,
Not really.
well, yeah, not
I'm
Yankee
a baseball
fans,
fan. I had a
but
great day.
For
It's actually been like couldn't have been a better last few days.
no, for the status of the game. This isn't about the Yankees. This is for the status of the
the
game.
Yankees are baseball.
No, you're not. You guys, I saw a great tweet today that was like, it's sad the Yankees went from winning championships to rooting for managers to be fired.
Not rooting for it. It's just like
tough.
I wouldn't say rooting for managers to be fired. It's more just like
Oh yeah, it was Jack Mack. It was actually.
like
it was-
yes,
it was
he doesn't
funny.
fucking count. He's has the worst take. The worst.
No,
taker
it was,
of all
it
time.
was pretty.
The worst
funny.
taker of all time.
Literally of all time.
He
That's
said,
the
"Damn,
worst
Yankees went from celebrating world championships to celebrating managers get fired. Hate to see it."
take. But I mean, yeah, he's a Mets fan. He's
No,
a sorry.
No, he's
yeah,
not.
he is.
No, he's not.
So what?
I mean, he is. But
yes,
yeah.
he is. He's a Mets fan.
So explain to us
All right,
how this
so-
sign stealing fiasco affects the Mets.
Well, I'll start with the beginning because obviously, like, it starts with the Houston Astros and Alex Cora, who was the manager of the Boston Red Sox, who basically
He was
came
the-
up with this whole plan. He was the mastermind.
he was the bench coach for the Astros
Yeah.
while this was going on.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they incorporated ways of stealing signs so they knew what the opposing pitcher would be throwing. So there's plenty of videos where you can hear dinging, and they would know like a curveball's coming.
But
or
there's
something like
also,
that.
but not to like cut you off, but there's been like so much more that's come out today.
Oh yeah, 100%.
About like with the Astros, where there's literally video evidence of these dudes literally with like
Wearing mics,
like
and,
mics,
yeah.
like literally taped to their chest, like while they're playing.
That's what people were saying. Altuve said when they won
The
the
one
chip,
they
like,
literally
don't take
like,
my
he
shirt
had a
off.
walk off, and they were literally he was like holding his jersey, like don't rip off my jersey. And then there was like a bunch with like Josh Reddick, an outfielder on the team. Multiple interviews after
Yeah.
games of him with the tape from wire, literally like you visibly see on
You
his
can
chest.
see the wire too.
There's
yeah.
ones with Correa, other dudes that you can literally see the wire and buzzers, like you can see it through their jersey, like a little piece. And they would like basically the guy would literally buzz it, so they would like get like a buzz.
And did they hear one on the? Was it? Were you able to like listening back hear a ding or something on the home run Altuve hit off Chapman in the ALCS?
Probably. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, there's plenty of videos where you hear like it sounds like someone like hits a metal bat against like a aluminum pole.
Oh wow.
And it's
there's-
something though that you wouldn't realize because you're not thinking anyone's cheating.
Yeah.
Now that you know what's going on, you're like, oh, I mean, maybe the fucking opposing teams when they were there for a 3-game series should have heard all these dings and they're like, hey, something's going on.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
But see, this is also where I think like I'm saying take the Yankees. Like I know I'm a Yankees fan, whatever. But I'm saying I think any team can say that should be able to, or any fan should be able to realize that the Yankee fans do at least more than most teams. I think have like some legitimate beef with it because these are literally the last 3 years the teams that we have knocked us out of the playoffs. Like from doing this, like we lost to the Astros, ALCS, 2017, which is when this was going on. 2018 Red Sox, this year Astros. Like we have real beef. Like and a lot of in all those cases, literally the 3 teams that won the championship that we lost to, that we could have been that team. Like we could have. Who knows? Without this, we could have won the last 3.
Were the 2018 Sox doing it though?
That Cora.
Yeah, but he did that when he masterminded that in
Well, see,
Houston.
they couldn't do it the way the Astros were set up. That's fair. The way the Astros were set up, like they had a better like system, just the way like the stadium was set up.
Yeah.
But it's still at least, well, whatever. I guess you can take the Red Sox out if you want. That's fine. But still, 2 of these where we were clearly like the next best team in baseball, and we lost to the Astros. And all the numbers point. Like when they were at home, they were so much better. Like it's not just I get you're like you guys are more comfortable at home, but egregiously better at home.
Insert the Jerry Seinfeld meme. That's a shame. Don't care. But either way, going on.
Yeah, just getting. Well, I mean, they're just getting. Yeah, classic. It's bad for, like you said, bad for the game. The best team not winning. It's a damn shame.
Yeah, I don't care. So then moving on, obviously Cora goes to the Red Sox and
helps them cheat too.
He's gonna get
a national or cheat to a title.
He's gonna get the harshest punishment out of all of them because obviously he was the mastermind. They're doing an investigation on the Red Sox now that should be wrapping up at any time soon. He's obviously just got fired from the Red Sox as their manager, but he's probably looking at like a lifetime ban from MLB, which is really bad.
Holy shit.
Like that's just like,
it's been
a bad look
it's
for
been
you,
thrown
your
around.
family. Yeah.
And then what's this Beltran shit?
So Beltran is the Mets manager now. He used to be a player manager. He was on the Astros during the 2017 Astros season.
And he was kind of like a player manager for them at that time.
He knew, like he obviously knew
he
about
was
the
kind
stuff
of the
that
other,
was going on.
But they've even said he was kind of like they would kind of like Cora's right hand. Like it was kind of like Cora and him were kind of the 2 like ringleaders of this.
So he got brought in, and obviously there hasn't been like any word of that when he first came in. But now all the reports and everything have come out, and like I said, he was a player at the time, so that's why it's kind of annoying that it's come down to this because, you know, the Astros fired AJ Hinch, who was their manager, has a year suspension from baseball. They fired their GM. They lost the next 2-year draft picks, and they got fined like $5 million. It just sucks from the Mets' perspective because if the Mets had just had Beltran go out on like last week and address this, he would still be their manager.
I agree.
But the fact that they just like let it go silent, it looks so much worse on them. And now it's pushed it to this point where like all of these different reports are coming out and they just like have to do it. So it's annoying. I get it, but at the same time, like it's also on the Mets end where like we're being victimized for something that we didn't do, but they could have handled it so much better.
Yeah.
And that's the Mets fashion that like until Steve Cohen, which please stay and take over the team. Don't let any of this fucking interfere with that.
Would be a damn shame if he didn't.
It would
what
be
a shame that would be.
But yeah, I mean it comes down to the Wilpons, the owners of the Mets again, just like handling this terribly.
Well, the reason it's tough for the Mets specifically, this not being a biased like Mets hater, is that they Manfred, like the commissioner, literally came out and said that it wouldn't like players would not be reprimanded for this. So it was weird because I mean Beltran, he technically has not been punished, and I don't even know if he actually would have been. Maybe, but I'm just wondering. They said players were not going to get consequences for this. He was a player at the time. So that's why, like, at the initial, when it initially came out, everyone was like, oh, like, he'll be safe because he was a player.
Right.
Whatever, he'll be good.
Which is also why it brings me to 2 points is one, like, then every other player on that team should be fucking in trouble. If you're going to. But that's the thing is Beltran, they didn't give him anything.
That's like they kind of just chose to, like, part ways.
The Mets did it because it looks like, okay, if we're sticking with this guy who was involved in cheating, like, that doesn't look good for us. Like, he's going to be our manager. But at the same time, it's like everyone was kind of doing it.
So it's just a bad look, more or less an L for just the game of baseball.
100%. This is worse. I think this is worse than the steroids because the steroids, there weren't really, it went to Supreme Court, but there weren't really consequences for it. What? You're going to get held out of the Hall of Fame potentially? Like these guys are fired, lifetime bans potentially, draft picks lost, fine. Which draft picks aren't a huge deal, but like you know
they matter still.
They absolutely matter. But like the steroids, it was a big thing, but consequential wise, this is far worse.
Also, steroids is like you still have to lift and fucking work out and shit. Like this is just absolutely.
Well, what I was gonna say was I think it's different because steroids was more like was more an individual thing,
right? Where
this was like a team planned cheating scandal.
You're not cheating. You're not trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
L for the MLB.
Shame for the Astros. Damn shame. Fucking cheating scumbags.
You got an L of the week, Ev?
Yeah, I mean, Colin deserves that one. Now I'm drawing a blank. That's who it was. Oh, my L of the week was me. So, it's not even an L. They can go fuck themselves. So, today, actually literally right before we recorded this podcast, I got an email from my landlord about the strange skunk and strong smoky odor that's been coming from my apartment.
You're going to get a rent increase now?
I mean, I'm not paying anymore. They go fuck themselves. They're already taxing the fuck out of me.
So do they think? So why don't you just? So that basically they know you're blowing down the loud, but they said it's a skunky odor. Could you double down and say you have a pet skunk?
I'll read it. So basically, my neighbor complained, which I knew this was gonna happen because I had heard when we like first moved in. He kind of like, I think one of my roommates overheard him say something to someone else.
Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Is it coming from your apartment or is it the building?
No, my apartment
okay.
specifically. So it was an email. It said, this is like the message from the person who complained. It said, there has been a consistently strange smell coming from Unit 102. It smells like skunk and strong smoky odor. It is extremely annoying because my room now reeks of this smell. It is consistently happening every night. Not sure the proper channels to address this issue, but wanted to reach out to make sure your team is aware of this.
Team?
And then that was, obviously they didn't say who was from to out him, but I know it's fucking 101, those scumbags across the hall. And then the person wrote, please see below from one of your neighbors. If you or any of your friends visiting your apartment are causing, quote unquote, this odor, please discontinue. It is affecting your neighbors and will not be tolerated. I appreciate your cooperation. So yeah,
you have
come on, bro. It's so fucking blatantly obvious.
Honestly, but it's
get the fuck
I'm
over
honestly
it.
I'm kind of like proud in a way that it took this long.
How long have you been in this new place?
Like we've been there since October 1st, so it's taken over 3.5 months.
How about
for
you
a real
just
complaint.
switch to fucking bongs, bro?
No, I don't do that. I smoke blunts. I'm a grown
Not even
man.
that, but like, it's fucking pot. It's 2020. Get over it, dude.
Well, I think the guy across. I think he's like kind of an Indian guy. I mean, the fact that, and I feel like people like Asia over there don't really. India's in Asia, right?
India is in Asia. Yeah.
Is it partly in Asia or fully?
It's in Asia. Fully Asian.
All right, so I was right. All right, pretty good.
Good job. You passed 7th grade geography.
Pretty good. So I feel like over there, they don't really smoke weed like that. So I could see why someone who's like doesn't just outly say like, yo, it just reeks of weed all the time, is saying a skunk, strong, smoky odor. But I mean, like, whatever, dude. I mean, I just said to my roommate, I was like, fuck it, like tonight we'll open a window.
You don't even open a window? You just let it rip?
No,
I don't
why the
fucking
fuck would I
open
open a
windows
window?
in my apartment.
Honestly, no gap. We have a pretty big apartment too. Like it's not like
I have a pretty
small.
big apartment, but we just strictly rip the bong, and there's no odor at all.
We just smoke fat blunts.
Yeah,
So that's obviously is gonna be the most smoke, the most smell.
Yeah.
So I get it, but like, dude, it smells good.
Yeah,
and I
smells good.
And I think him saying like it's in his apartment is such a fucking lie.
He just definitely
Like, how the
smelled it
fuck
when he
does
woke
he
up.
get-
fucking put a towel down.
No, that's what we're gonna just open a window. Like we actually kind of have a towel by the door, but we just don't ever like put it there when we smoke. But I mean, now we'll just kind of like
Really, how
push-
much does that do?
like I don't think like we'll just do it for whatever, and then if we get another complaint, I'll probably knock on the guy's door and just be like, "Yo, can you just like stop?"
I don't know how that's going to go.
Can you stop because we're not?
Yeah, can you stop 'cause we're not.
Like we're not gonna stop.
Well, worst comes to worst, you get evicted. That could happen.
We're definitely not gonna get evicted.
I hope not. That
I
would
mean,
be a double L.
if they evict me and think I'd pay any more rent, they're out of their mind.
All right. Well, I hope you.
They're
don't
not gonna evict us.
Mine, my L is going to AB, just because obviously everyone's seen when Antonio Brown his antics last week with the whole incident in front of his house where his baby mom is in front of his house. He just berates his baby mom in front of his child.
Yeah, that was
with all the
terrible.
cops outside, basically telling his son to get in the cop car, like with the mom.
Bitch ass cops.
He's like telling get with the bitch ass cops, and his son's like, I love you, daddy. He's like, I love you too.
Yeah,
get
get in the fucking car
with that bitch or whatever. Like,
so bad.
in addition to that, he just recently dropped another song on SoundCloud, and it's fucking horrible. It just sounds like he's on perks, and it sounds like a worse version of. It sounds like a drugged out Trippie Redd. I don't know, even worse. That's what he's going for. It's like this auto tune like warbly sound, and he just can't do it. And I don't know
Who's better, him or Le'Veon?
Le'Veon Bell, definitely, because Le'Veon Bell's coherent and
Yeah.
not like mentally unstable. And apparently his agent now, Antonio Brown's agents, have dropped him and saying until he gets his mental health in order, they're not going to represent him. So just a huge tumble from grace for him. And obviously this whole year has been one. Hope the guy gets help, but he's also a huge fucking asshole.
That's the thing. Is like normally in these situations, I feel bad and be like, this is sad. Someone is really like declining mentally, but like fuck AB.
Yeah,
he's
he's a
such a
fucking
little
douchebag.
fuck. He had everything handed to him right there. I mean, not everything handed to him, but I'm saying from terms of being in the NFL, like you're a fucking superstar. You could be a huge role model to all these kids, and
Do you think it's
piece of
drugs?
shit.
You think he's on drugs? I feel like
At this
don't
point,
know.
most likely.
I feel like someone acting that erratically has to be on drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be like him
or he just really just like I don't want to say CTE, but like he just is fucking off in the head.
I mean, it's definitely part of that.
Yeah, for sure. He's taking some big shots, bro.
But at the same time, I feel like
and it's just not even like the big shots. It's just
it's
the
small
constant.
impact. Yeah.
Like you would see a doctor though, and they would scan. I mean, his brain
No,
has
you
definitely
can't-
been
you can't
He
scanned.
didn't want to
see-
see any doctor. He keeps
No,
jerking
I know
off
you
on
can't
his
see
doctors,
CTE, but like
Or his
his
massage
brain has
therapist.
definitely been scanned before.
and it's probably not
You know.
great.
I think it'd be a combination of a little bit of everything. Like he's going a little crazy, money's getting to his head. I think all the kind of like, I think here we'll see. He's like a little different because he wasn't like some like first round pick. Like he really got it out the mud. Like he was not recruited highly.
Right.
He went to Central. He was from Miami and went to Central Michigan, like balled out, became like a 6th round pick and made his way to like the best receiver on the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's a little different where he like really got out the mud. So, but I almost feel like that even made him like, I feel like almost that way can almost make you like even more of a monster.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at Josh Jacobs.
Because he's just like fuck everybody. Like I really like
Yeah.
I overcame everyone.
Josh
Like,
Jacobs was homeless, sleeping in a car with his dad for a couple weeks, and like now he's like, I run angry, you know.
So AB's like that probably times 10 right
No,
now
but,
because he has so much money.
but I'm
too.
saying I think AB got past the run angry. I think he lost that hunger
Yeah.
somewhere along the line, and now he just like thinks he's just like can do whatever the fuck he wants, and he's just realizing like you can't.
It's
I
also
don't
gonna
think
be-
he's
Now
realizes it.
no one want well. Not yet. He's not realizing.
He's
it,
got
but
enough
it's-
money in the
but
bank
it's
probably
hitting
to
him in the
last
face.
him for a while, but he's
That's
not going to make
well,
another.
He
another
did.
big
He
check.
does. But he cost himself like I'm talking
Oh,
like
yeah.
30, 40, 50 million dollars.
And the fact that he just
he's
thought
still
he
in
was
like his prime. Like he's like 31. Like
Yeah.
this is still like his prime. Like he has good years left in him.
he literally thought he was like his whole plan was to leave the Raiders, obviously, and not get cut by the Patriots. But he literally thought he was going to cash out from both of them.
Well, yeah, he thought he was going to go to the Patriots, like ball out, win a Super Bowl, and then get the fatty again,
Yeah.
and then get the 50, 60
But no,
million
I'm talking
contract.
like he still wanted the Oakland money. He's like, you guys, I signed a guaranteed contract.
you owe me that money,
He's like,
yeah.
you owe me this fucking money. And
Wait,
the
but-
NFL's like, dude, you're fucking crazy.
Wait, because what he did, like he fucked himself over.
Yeah. Oh no, I know.
Because
but-
if he didn't like do some of the things he did, like they would have owed him some of it.
yeah,
But he just is a fucking moron.
yeah.
Fuck you, I guess. AB.
Whatever. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if he never played again.
I don't think he will.
Oh, he definitely will. I don't think he's touching.
I'm not gonna say definitely.
He's gonna get blacklisted.
Because he's got like he just has so much talent.
He does, but it's not
That,
worth it.
But I'm saying if he could. But I'm saying, dude, if like
He could go away for a year if he makes no noise and
that's
like,
what I'm
goes
saying.
to rehab
If
and
he
comes back.
if he somehow could like maybe like if he went to a mental rehabilitation or like whatever, took a year off. Like I'm saying even like another year off, figured it out. Like someone would give. He's too talented to not get it.
But
and
that's
too
the thing,
like
though-
young
but that's
to not get a shot.
That's the thing, though, is like, because I haven't seen it yet, but you said you watched the Aaron Hernandez documentary. I mean, that guy had everything, too, and he just couldn't I don't know AB's past, but, like, he just couldn't let his lifestyle go. Even though he had everything
Not to
right
get
there.
not to get, like, deep on Aaron Hernandez, but he was just different because he, like, really was not like that. Like, when you watch the documentary, you really realize, like, he didn't have this, like, perfect life, but he grew up in like a neighborhood, like in like a good neighborhood.
Nah,
Like,
he's from Bristol, Connecticut.
but he like everything they show, he did not grow up like in the hood. He had no tattoos until he was a Gator, like at Florida. Like he basically they said pretty much like his dad died when he was 16, and then it just like once his dad died, he just was fucked.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like
He
who you
lost like
surround
the guy
yourself
who had like any discipline like direction for him.
with. Yeah.
And his dad wasn't even like the best guy on the planet, but like he kind of just gave him like structure. And the second he lost his dad, he just like his best friend talked about it. That was his best friend like high school, who he also would like fuck in the ass. So it was kind of wild.
It's QB, right?
Yeah, it was wild. It was pretty wild.
He'd fuck his QB in the ass.
Yeah, they would
Yeah, they would fuck it. Like they would fuck.
before
He's
school
gay.
they would fuck.
Aaron Hernandez was gay. Was
Really?
closeted gay. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Don't tell me more. I'm gonna watch it tonight.
I'm only saying this. That was like kind
yeah,
of
no.
It was like
I'm
a
just
known
like
thing that
I
he
didn't
was
know
gay.
that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You didn't know about the gay shit at all?
No, not at all.
When he first
Literally
hung
no
himself,
pun intended. Gay shit.
when he first hung himself in the cell, that was one of the speculations. Then it came out that it was true.
Well, he had like a gay lover in jail
yeah,
too.
yeah.
See, my thought was there was that conspiracy about if he like dies like certain before a period of time, like that money goes to
That
his
was
family.
true. That's 100% what I told
that's real. That was it was the stipulation was that if he killed himself,
While they were
or
appealing,
not if he killed himself, just if he died.
while they were
While the
appealing,
appeal was going on,
Yeah.
You die
they
a free
technically
man,
have to
innocent
dismiss
man.
the charges. And the second double murder, he was found not guilty. So once he beat that charge and then did the appeal on the first one and then died, he just technically was like not like he never was.
Right.
He was technically acquitted essentially of like all the charges.
And then his estate was allowed to go to his daughter.
Yeah.
But then there was something that but then the people like the Odin Lloyd, like the guy he killed, their family pushed back on it, and then I believe the charges have been like reasserted. So I believe technically now, as it stands, he technically like is like a convicted murderer still. But I don't know. I think the Patriots gave the family. I don't know if they gave all of it.
Yeah, I'm sure Bobby.
I think they
took
gave
care
like I think they like took care of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Slaps of the week. You got some?
What about the
Oh, I forgot top five drinks, no booze or soda.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, top 5 dead or alive. I completely forgot. And this is my fucking thing that I designed.
I got mine. If you
You start
I'll go
first, Colin.
All right.
rip it?
First one, I'm a huge orange juice guy.
Ooh,
Love
solid.
OBJ.
Pulp or no pulp?
I can do either one. I love them
Okay.
both. It
Okay.
really doesn't matter to me. Growing up, I was a no pulp guy, but now
Kinda like it now,
I
right?
love it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
But
it's
at the
'cause
same
we-
time,
I think it's 'cause we eat
if
ass,
there's
yeah.
none in it. I don't think that was the reason why.
You
But,
taste the spokes. It's kind of like, you know.
Spokes are nothing like eating ass.
Move on to 2, apple cider, hot or cold. Doesn't matter to me. Huge apple cider fan.
Damn, I had apple cider in mine
Do
too.
you? Yeah, I got a couple gallons in my fridge right
I
now.
love a good cider.
Or a couple half gallons. Don't know if this is considered a soda or not, but Orangina.
Orangina's fire. I wouldn't consider it so. I would
Kind of
say-
like a seltzery
Yeah,
orange
it's a little.
juice.
It's carbonated,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't think it classifies as a soda.
And then for number 4, I'll go like Arnold Palmer Arizona iced
Great
tea.
choice.
Mm-hmm.
And then number 5, you know those like buy drinks, or I don't know how you pronounce them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, those the coconut ones. I love those.
That's a solid lineup.
All right, I got one. No, I guess not in order, but milk.
Milk is
Big
good.
milk guy. I feel like milk is very hit or miss.
Really?
Like I feel like people, you either drink a lot of milk or you drink none.
Now, will you do all like? Because I like strawberry milk. Would you drink
That's
strawberry
fucking
milk?
weird. I don't fucking
I
Like
like
the
I would say
Nesquik
all milk. Like
strawberry
I
milk
love,
is
like I
good.
love chocolate milk.
Like
Like,
you won't
I-
ever see
so
me
I
drinking
grew up- so
strawberry
see,
milk, but like the Nesquik
My
one.
parents at a young age saw I was fat out the womb, so I always was on skim milk.
Mm-hmm.
So if you
You
like,
weren't off the titty. You weren't sucking titty when you didn't get breastfed.
I'm sure I sucked a little titty.
You definitely sucked a little
I'm
titty.
sure I sucked a teat.
Sucked the teat.
Suck
But I like-
AT
but see-
as if it
but see, if
wasn't your
you're- but if
mom's.
you're
It
on-
was someone else.
But if you're on skim milk, you're like all milk. Because then it's when you have whole milk for the first time when you're like
It's like,
13,
oh
it
my
changes your
God.
life.
Were
It's
you
like
ever
that
at
rich
whole,
goodness.
whole milk with like honey nuts is
Oh.
so
Dude,
good.
whole milk is incredible.
Whole milk hits
I had it for the
fucking
first time
different.
on vacation at like one of these buffets where they have it lined up, and I was like, yo, let me try whole milk. And I tried the shit, and I was like, yo,
It's like the creamy.
this shit is crack.
Would you ever do like warm milk though?
Like heat it up?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never tried
See,
it.
I was
It's
never
weird
a
to me.
family. Yeah, same. I was
grandma did
never a
it.
Like,
family
just
did
the
that.
thought
but
of it sounds weird.
I would sleep over at a friend's house and they would do it, and I would try it. And it's like it helps you like sleep or whatever.
My grandma would do like warm milk and graham crackers. It actually tastes.
See, that I can see.
It's actually really good. Like you graham cracker, you put the graham crackers in the warm milk and you kind of
It's like
crush
a
it.
little
Almost
Captain
makes
Crunch.
oatmeal.
I mean, not Captain Crunch, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
kind of. It's
Yeah.
like a ghetto cinnamon toast
that.
crunch.
That milk at the bottom is so good.
Oh, the
The
best.
cinnamon sugar.
So then next I'm a big water guy.
Water's good.
Yeah.
Love water. Water is just like our.
We need it to survive.
It's just like the.
It
it's
makes
just
up like 70% of our body and the
Yeah,
earth.
it's just who we are.
Yep.
It's like people who say they don't like water, I want to punch them in the mouth.
I know. It's the people who say like for New Year's resolutions, like I want to drink more water. Bro, you need to drink water. What are
Like
you
drink
talking
water,
Yeah, or
you
else
fucking
you'll die.
idiot. So next I'm gonna go a specific Gatorade, but a specific Gatorade. Glacier Freeze the light blue
Ding 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 ding.
is
ding,
the
ding,
best
ding.
Gatorade in the game. Also, but this my number 2 Gatorade that I like red, the fruit punch. A lot of people I feel like I've come across aren't big fans of it. They say it tastes like medicine.
Mm-hmm.
I love fruit punch Gatorade too. That's my number 2.
I like fruit punch Gatorade as well.
So then next on the list I have orange juice, but specifically no pulp. Can't have pulp. If there's any pulp, I'll spit it out. Can't have it. Has to be no pulp.
I like my pulp.
It's fair. I can't do it.
You know what's even fire too? The little orange juice milk cartons that they have.
Yeah,
Those-
when
those
you
slap
when you
different.
get one from the bodega or the Dud's,
Yeah.
bacon, egg, and cheese, and they give you one for free.
Yeah,
they,
the little-
they package it in there. I like
Oh.
that.
And then lastly, this is specific though. A brisk iced tea with the lemon, but it has to be in a can.
The can. Yep.
Has to be a can. It hits so different.
Yeah.
It hits freakishly different.
I get that from the newsstand usually with my
Dude, it hits
Great
so
summer drink.
Good anytime drink.
Yeah.
Anytime. And yeah, that was basically that / like I'll say honorable mention Arnold Palmer.
Yeah.
I like
Because I
that.
just grew up on Arnold Palmer, so I got to throw that in. That's like the classic. Get a Dutch.
99
get
cent can.
Get a Dutch, get an Arnold Palmer, roll a blunt. God bless.
Yeah.
Mine are very juice oriented. So my first one is, I don't know if you guys have ever had this. It's called Twister, and
I've heard of it.
the plastic. It's a plastic kind of Gatorade looking type bottle, but it's like has spirals in it, and there's this blue flavor. It's like blue raspberry. It's fucking fantastic. Love that. Then next, pineapple juice. I'm a big advocate for pineapple juice. It's like I like it when it comes in the fucking the can. You gotta pop the top off. When I used to work at a bar, and we always have to mix like the mixers and shit, like the strawberry puree, the pineapple juice. I would always take a little pineapple juice and cut it with some water and keep it in like a little cup behind my station. Then seltzer doesn't really necessarily count as soda. I don't think it's carbonated, but I love seltzer. I love LaCroix. 7-Eleven has these $1 juices, and they have a mango juice that's absolutely phenomenal. It's really good when you got cotton mouth. You say you get a Dutch and you get the Arnold Palmer Brisk. I usually get the mango juice. And then my last one is milk, but cereal milk. So the milk at the bottom of the cereal bowl after you're done eating. Usually the best cereal milk is Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal milk because it just tastes so delicious, but it hurts your stomach a little bit. But Captain Crunch cereal milk, not that bad. Anything with like a decent amount of vanilla flavoring, pretty good cereal milk. So that's my 5.
Love that. And that yours was the weirdest list.
I would say weirdest, yeah, because cereal milk is not necessarily a traditional flavor.
And just the like the pineapple juice, like seltzer. I'm not a seltzer guy, but
I had apple cider originally, but Colin took it, so I subbed it out for the Twister.
Fair enough.
We want to do our songs?
Yeah, let's get to it.
Mine is one I just recently came across. I've been listening to this guy Wi-Fi's Funeral back in like 2016. He's a Florida guy. Came up with like X and Ski Mask and all those guys, but he has a song with YB and Namir called Juveniles, and it samples an old Juvenile song. It's really fire. It's kind of super bouncy. Got a little like Hot Boys, early 2000 Cash Money feel to it, with some younger dudes spitting on it. So YBN, Namir, and Wi-Fi's Funeral, Juveniles. That's my track.
I'll go one. It's like I said, I always go with the not new ones, but one that I've kind of been recently bumping. War by Pop Smoke and Lil TJ.
I love Pop Smoke.
Fucking fire.
I can't get enough Pop Smoke.
The Pop Smoke, the hook with it and his verse, and then going into Lil TJ's verse is so fucking fire. Honestly, this song, it's crazy. The first time I listened to it, I thought Lil TJ was Boogie.
Really?
For like 10 seconds.
They have a very similar like.
But I hadn't heard that. Like they have the melodic, and it's they're both just from New York too.
From the Bronx.
But it was like I hadn't heard it. It was like the first time I heard it. Like well, I guess it was a little bit ago. But when I first heard it, I was in there. I was like, I literally thought it was Boogie like the first time I listened to it. And then I was like, oh fuck, that was Lil TJ.
Pop Smoke's got a crazy like deep voice, and he's like only 20 years old. His shit he sounds like a fucking demon, and I love it.
Yeah, he does.
I love Pop Smoke. A lot of my friends don't like it. They call it ting ting rap because he raps over like UK drill beats and didn't make.
Yo, that's War by Drake. You fuck with that song?
Yeah.
Fire.
Out of nowhere,
Fire.
all these like Brooklyn rappers are coming up, and they all rap on like fucking Skepta beats, like UK drill, and they do some. They talk about gangbang, but they do it over these weird beats. And Pop Smoke is like the one that blew up the most out of all.
Drake low-key kind of like obviously he got it from the UK, UK drill, but he's really been the one that's kind of brought it like to the States.
And now it's the thing in Brooklyn.
And now it's been like it's fire. That, and I mean, we haven't talked about whatever, but that Life is Good song is so fucking fire.
Oh, Drake and Future? Yeah,
it's so
real
fire.
The video is awesome, too.
Unbelievable.
I love
Future
the part with Yachty and Drake in the Apple Store.
Crazy on that shit.
He just is
I thought Future spazzed on it.
He's just all about the toxic masculinity.
I thought Future...
Toxic King.
I thought Future dug up a little like DS2 Future. Like, I really like the verse.
He is not talking about doing drugs as much, though. He's just talking about serving them again, which I think
and fucking... I love the new Lil Baby song, too. Some to Prove.
I haven't heard that yet.
Very fire.
I gotta listen.
Very, very, very fire. He floats on it.
Colin, what do you have first?
Mine is Don't Trip by Sakari. It was on my...
Sakari, I feel like that sounds so familiar.
It's a banger. It was on my Discover like about a month ago. I got it on repeat a couple times. Really good song.
Is
Z-A-C-A-R-I.
Z-A-C?
Yeah, Don't Trip by Sakari.
Is this guy, is he a rapper? Is he more of a singer?
It's kind of like... I haven't really listened more into his stuff, but this song's kind of like singer-ish.
All right.
It's good.
We'll give it a little. I'll give it a listen on the flight. I'm excited for Puerto Rico, but if I go down, boys, you have to keep the pot alive. I need to stop talking about this because I'm putting it out in the universe, and I'm a big believer in the energy you put out in universe will come back to haunt you. So I'm gonna be fine. We're gonna have a great trip. I'm gonna come back a little tan, and we're gonna continue with the number one Lil Nas X Stand podcast.
Let me just get this on record though. If some, God forbid, the plane does go down,
Okay.
I want your masters.
You want full creative control of my masters?
Yeah.
You have to talk to Saggio about that, but I'll give you executive, like if we make a posthumous or whatever it's called, Wayne Jetski album.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
Can be
I
one
want
of the,
money from it.
You can. I was just gonna say you could help fucking pick the songs, but yeah, maybe you'll get a cut.
I just want to be a pole bearer.
You could be a pole bearer. We'll do that for sure.
No, I don't care about that.
Yeah, you want the money. You want to hold my damn casket.
I just want to like turn. Yeah, I just want to make it like a sob story, and then make a bunch of people listen to your music, and then be like, oh, like this guy's good, and then I'll be like, yeah, like you should listen to it a lot because I get the money when you listen to it.
He's gonna be getting stream checks while I'm in the ground.
Imagine basically what you've been waiting for this whole time. Then we're just raking in like thousands from your streaming numbers. What you've been striving for years.
Jetski's got to die to finally hit the million streams.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. And then I'm just collecting all the cash.
I might fake my death just so I can get fucking crack 1 million in the streams.
Yo, I don't hate that.
We gotta close out because I have to piss so bad. I'm like fidgeting.
God bless. Thank you for listening. Remember to follow us at 808 Smoke Breaks on Instagram, Twitter, all that. Wayne Jetski's a little bitch. He hasn't done the milk challenge yet because he's too pussy and he's afraid.
Cereal milk challenge.
Next week you're doing it. You have to.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
You promised it.
Yeah, under false pretenses.
What do you? So you lied. You're a liar.
Yeah.
If you can sleep at night, all right.
Follow us, subscribe, unsubscribe, stay subscribed.
We've been on record saying the listeners are our family, and you just look their family dead in the windows of their
Week
soul
by
and
week,
you
they
lied.
get the episode comes out, and they're like, "Oh, Milk Challenge Day," and they're like, "Oh no."
I
just
I
listened to
promise
an
you-
hour and 15 minutes to find out it's not till next week again.
and I didn't get to hear what they're gonna listen to. Try to hear me gargle milk in a microphone.
Well, no, we're going
better
Instagram
than not.
live. We're gonna do Instagram live.
Yeah.
It'll be a video.
Yeah, we'll see.
You're gonna do it next week.
We'll see about that. I love you.
Love you guys. God bless.
Goodbye.